Janice,
Haley,
Paul, Justin,
Amanda.
Has your computer ever been taken over by those annoying pop-ups that you can't ever get rid of? Most people eventually just give up and go to Best Buy and get like some company or something like the Geek Squad to get rid of them. Most of those places will cost an arm and a leg just to remove one simple virus from your computer. And also, you can have your computer gone for a couple of days when you probably need it every day of your life. The answer I've found for this is a simple website called Anti-Malware from Malwarebytes. Most of this information that I got is from the Malwarebytes website, WiseGeek website, Bleeping Computers website, and Microsoft website. These malicious malwares can easily be identified, removed, and prevented with these few simple steps. Today I'm going to explain this process and these few simple steps to identify, remove, and prevent these. We first need to begin by first identifying the malware problems that you're having with your computer. First thing is, what is malware? It is an abbreviated term for malicious software. It is spyware, adware, tracking cookies, keyloggers, Trojan horses, worms, and viruses. These can all be very malicious things on your computer and can be very hard to get rid of. Sometimes they're obvious, as like the pop-ups, or sometimes they can be very difficult to find. Identifying these is usually difficult though. The anti-malware program is a very good use to identify these, and you will be later shown how to do that. Now that you understand what malware is, let's look at the process of removing it. First, you're going to want to go to malwarebytes.org, as seen in this. In the left column, you're going to want to look at this blue button and click Download Free Version. It's going to pop up on another website, and it's going to say Download Now with a green arrow pointing down. And you'll click the Download Now, and another window should pop up, and it'll ask you to save the file. You click Save the File, and then another window will pop up once your program is downloaded, and you can click Run File. Once that fully downloads and it opens up, you can open up the application, and there should be two little circles that you can check or uncheck. One says Perform Smart Scan and one says Perform Full Scan. You'll probably want to do the Perform Full Scan just to make sure that they're not hidden anywhere on your computer. After hitting the scan button, it should start scanning the memory as seen right here, and it should scan your whole computer, and that could take up to an hour, maybe 2 hours, depending on how much stuff is on your computer. So just be prepared for that. If you don't need your computer for a while, you can start that. And you can also go do laundry or clean your house or whatever you feel like doing while it's searching. If you have any problems that it finds once it's finished searching, you'll pop up with a window and it'll say show your results, and you'll click OK, and your results should be these red things, and they're like rogue spywares and all those different kinds of malware that I talked about earlier. Just make sure that all those are checked, because all those are going to be the malicious software that it found, and you'll want to remove the selected. Once you remove the selected, a pop-up should come up, and it should say you might want to reboot your computer to finish deleting all the viruses. So rebooting your computer is probably the best thing to do. If you don't have any viruses or anything show up, it'll pop up with this little window and it'll say no malicious spyware found. And that's normally a good sign. The third thing is how to prevent future issues with these malware problems. Most malware problems come from drive-by downloads, which are just downloads that your computer automatically makes, like updates and stuff, and that stuff can sometimes be infectious. Another big problem is freeware, and usually that's a good thing because you can download stuff for free and use it on your computer, but make sure you know what you're downloading. P2P is another one. It's peer-to-peer file sharing, and that's just like a bunch of mostly music programs or file programs, and you don't really know who the user is that you're getting those files from, so some people are meaner than you think, and they sometimes put a virus on those files. Another big one is the pop-up ads that you see. Sometimes they're called scareware, and they can be like an antivirus program wanting you to pay money to fix it, but really these are normally the actual malware problem itself. Easy ways to prevent this stuff is using your firewall, and basically your firewall just protects from sites and stuff that the internet knows is usually harmful. Avoid scary stuff that you're not sure what they are. Just try to stay away from the drive-by downloads, the freeware, the file sharing, and just be careful what you look at. Now let's summarize all these steps. Basically, you know what malware is now. It's malicious software you can get off your computer. You can get from downloading stuff, looking at stuff. Basically, your computer can do it without you even knowing. This website that I found, the anti-malware from Malwarebytes, is a great program to use, and it's free. And usually these problems affect many computers, many people, and you don't know how to delete them. You're a beginner user for computers, but with these easy steps you can get rid of it yourself without having to pay some kind of company. These malicious software can take your money and your time, so don't you think it'd be a great way to get rid of it yourself without having to pay? Well, now you can with these few steps.